What's up, guys? It's me again, and I'm going to show you my 20th Century Fox VHS collection for New Year's edition. So let's begin. First up, we got 2 copies of Anastasia. Start with this one. Show this off a little more. Here's the tape. And the week and year goes to 14th week in 1998. Here's my second copy. Open as well. This one is the 10th week in 1998. Next up, we got Ice Age. Ice Age. Yep. This one's got an ink label, and there's an invisible ink print date. Not reading it. I find those hard to read. I don't know why. I just totally forgot tape. If I can find it. Forgot 2, in fact.
He was very evasive as to where it happened, and he did not want to go back saying that something bad had happened.
Next up, we got The Sound of Music. Which you saw in my last update. Show that off a little more. Here's the tape. And the week and year goes to the 25th week in 1996. Next up, it's Miracle on 34th Street. Here's the tape, just needs to be rewound. If I can get the camera to focus, there we go. And the week and year goes to the 37th week in 1995. Next up, we got another Christmas movie, A Christmas Carol. Tape. The week and year goes to the 43rd week in 1996. Do I have that right? Let me check the case. Yep, it says 1995, so it's a later printing. We got 3 copies of Independence Day. Here's my first one. Here's the tape, and the week and year goes to the 44th week in 1996. My other copy, and this one's the 40th week in 1996. It's my other copy, with the print date from October 13th, 1996, if it'll focus up. There we go. Next up, I got my copy of An Affair to Remember. Here's the tape. And it's got some hard to read week and year codes. Next up, I got my copy of 9 to 5. Tape. since the 37th week in 1995. Next up, I got Mel Brooks' History of the World Part 1. This one does have an easy to read week and year code, which is the 30th week in 1994. Or 40th week in 1993, I mean. Next up, I got my copy of Down Periscope, which I got at the Christian store. Here's the tape. Here's an invisible ink print date. Not reading it. We're in any. Next up, I got episode 3 of Lost in Space called Island in the Sky. This was one of the ones I got when I first went back to collecting VHS tapes. This was one of the first ones I got. And the week and year code is the 47th week in 1997. Next up, I got Passion of the Christ. This is actually an icon film, as you can see right here, but it's distributed by 20th Century Fox. Here's the tape. Invisible ink print date. Not reading it. No. Next up, we got X-Men. One of the two 20th Century Fox tapes I have to have a visible print date, a visible regular print date. And this one's October 5th, 2000. For the last VHS, which almost fell, but I stopped it, is Hope Floats. I made a video of rewinding this tape, as you can see. Oops. The week and year code is the 45th week in 1998. If it'll go back in. And peace out.